And then we had this other thing going on sort of tangentially with the Nets, which is their biggest and best player, who is not playing at all this year, Kevin Durant. His agent put it out there, and Kevin Durant alluded to it, that, look, if I'm healthy, I think I might want to play in the Olympics this summer for USA basketball, should the Olympics go on when they're supposed to go on, because there's the potential, because of the outbreak of the coronavirus, that they might delay the Olympics. It's in the contract, and the Tokyo International Olympic Committee Olympic Committee chairman has sort of alluded to that. So, again, look, Kevin Durant, to me, can do whatever he wants. It's his body, and if he's medically cleared, he should be fine. However, you mentioned that blank stare from Brad Stevens. It was the opposite of a blank stare from Stephen A. Smith when he heard the news that potentially Kevin Durant might want to play for the Olympics before he plays for the Nets.
I don't want to hear that. The Nets are paying him. This is a superstar, a two-time champion, a league MVP. Damn it, that this game misses, okay? All of this talk about Kawhi, LeBron, Giannis, and all this. Oh, I wish KD was healthy. Oh, damn it. I need you on the court playing for the people that's paying you, because look across that river, Max. Look, Max, turn around, look across that river, Max. You see, what is that, Max? What's outside there? What's across that water? That's Brooklyn.
That's Barclays.
That's Brooklyn. You understand?
Yes.
That's Brooklyn.
Yes.
All right?
Down under Manhattan.
There's no KD. There's no KD there. Where's KD? We got to wait. So guess what? Oh, now you come back and the first time folks see you is for Olympic basketball. How many damn gold medals do y'all need? Hey, I want to hear that. Listen, Rich Kleiman, stop it. Stop it. I want KD on the NBA court first.
Safe to say Stephen A. is not cool with this.
He is against it.
Yeah. Are you sure? I wasn't sure if he was actually against it.
And so is his chief reasoning that just the first visual we should get is of Nets KD?
Absolutely.
Yes, that's
not.
what
Is that it? Not like I mean, it didn't seem like risk of injury was very high on that list.
No, he said the first time we
notes.
should see him, should be, if that, again, I don't want to put words in Stephen A.'s mouth, because, that'll come back and be yelled at me. But it sounded like it was. Even if it was risk of injury, first time in a Nets jersey, so what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'd imagine the Nets wouldn't be happy about it either.
But you know what?
There's nothing they can do, man. Go play. If you're healthy, if you're cleared at 100% healthy, I don't care how many golds you have. Man, the Olympic experience, if you want to go do that and win another gold, man, go do it. Absolutely, positively, go do it.
Yeah, I have no issue with the Nets being upset about it. And I have no issue with Stephen A. being upset about it. I mean, do what you want.
Absolutely.
But to me, if I'm Kevin Durant, first of all, I think I'd want to see how I'm doing, right? Wouldn't you want to get some games under your belt before you, after over a year away? Wouldn't you want to try and get back into a little rhythm before you start playing for your new team?
I mean, listen, you can kind of go with that one way or another on that one. Like, I think you could say, all right, well, you could get just as much out of, going at your own pace in the summer and controlling it and not dealing with a variable like the other bodies and all that. But for me, it's the idea that the justification is, well, the first visual of you should be back in a Nets jersey. Like, that doesn't matter at all. If you ask a Nets fan or any of the personnel there, as long as he's on the court for you,
you don't care.
Come opening weekend, come opening night in the NBA, that's all you care about. If I'm the Nets, I am absolutely concerned about this, though.
Sure.
Because while we can say Kevin Durant has been largely healthy for the entirety of his year, he's a 7-footer that had a lower body injury. Like, that's a dangerous place to be. We've seen that historically. It tends to be with guys that are usually a lot heavier, a lot larger build than Kevin Durant, but it's still something I'd be inclined to be very worried about if I'm the Nets.
And I think all teams of guys that go to the Olympics in some point of another are worried.
Sure.
Right? What happened to Paul George?
I was just about to say Paul George. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, so I think they're all worried. Whether you had an injury or not, you can get injured by doing that. But, I mean, man, I have absolutely zero issue with him going to play for the Olympics. And I'm with you. If that, in fact, is the reasoning of the first game you want to be seen with the Nets, and I even understand that less, quite honestly.
Yeah,
I'd have to imagine, that's tied to the idea of injury and all this. I can't imagine that's the sole justification. So
I understand that concern,
the injury,
and I understand why the Nets would be concerned. But I also understand if I'm Kevin Durant and this is something that means something to me, I want to do it.
Man, go do it.
And unless there's something specifically in his contract that says he can't, there's nothing they can do about it but say we wish you wouldn't do it.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.